everyone. Welcome to A Million Things About Japan. I'm Machiko. I was born and raised in Japan, but I also lived in California for a little over 12 years. Then I moved back to Japan this past December. On each episode, I would like to introduce things related to Japan. It can be Japanese food, culture, and customs and more, but something unique, something really Japanese, and hopefully something new to you. So please subscribe to the channel and find out what Japan can offer to you. よろしくお願いします。Okay, let's get started. I have introduced some Japanese summer foods such as anmitsu and hiyashichuka in the previous episodes. I think easy to eat is the key to being recognized as a summer food in Japan. It is getting hotter and hotter every day, and I went to an unagi restaurant with my mom and husband last week. Although it was a weekday, surprisingly, there were many people eating unagi for lunch. Have you ever eaten unagi before? If so, did you think it was easy to eat in summertime? Did it have a refreshing or cold image? Don't get me wrong, unagi is delicious, but I think it may be difficult to imagine unagi is a summer food without knowing the history behind it. So, I would like to explain why unagi is considered summer food in Japan today. Okay, let me start with the history of unagi. The English word for unagi is eel. The history of unagi in Japan goes back to the Jomon period, over 5,000 years ago. Archaeological data suggests evidence that unagi was eaten during that period. There are poems about unagi written between two male friends compiled in the book Manyoshu, or a collection of 10,000 leaves. This book is an extensive collection of traditional Japanese poems during the Nara period in Japan. Otomo no Yakamochi noticed that his friend Iwamaro had lost a lot of weight because of the summer heat and created a poem to tease him. You are as thin as unagi. Why don't you eat some unagi? That should help you gain some weight. In response, the skinny guy Iwamaro wrote a poem saying, even though I'm super skinny, I'm alive. Do you want me to drown trying to catch unagi? Did you sense their black humor? Anyway, these poems show that unagi was already considered as good food that gives energy and stamina. In the Muromachi period in 1399, unagi was cut into small bits and grilled on skewers. They looked like a cattail plant, which is called gama in Japanese. The kanji character for gama is also read kaba, so people started calling this grilling style kabayaki. Unagi began to live in the wetlands created during the development of Edo, which is modern-day Tokyo. Unagi no kabayaki, or the grilled eel, became widely known and popular with the workers there at that time. The history of unagi farming began in the Lake Hamana area of Shizuoka Prefecture around 1900. The main unagi farming prefectures are Shizuoka, Kagoshima, Aichi, and Miyazaki, and 99% of unagi consumed today is farmed. Unagi is high in protein, making it popular for its nutritional value. I heard that my great-grandma lived in Toyohashi, which is located near Lake Hamana. When she got sick, she was able to eat unagi every day to recover. In the Chinese calendar, we called the 18 days before the beginning of each season Doyo. In Japan, people were more likely to suffer from fatigue during the 18 days of the summer Doyo period. In the past, the 12 Chinese zodiac signs were also used to count dates. For example, instead of counting 1, 2, 3, it went mouse, ox, tiger. The second zodiac sign, the ox, is called Ushi in Japanese. There was an old custom for the Ushi Day during summer Doyo period. Japanese people ate foods starting with the letter U, such as umeboshi or sour plums, and udon for maintaining a healthy body. It is said that unagi was also added to this custom. Nowadays, Doyo no Ushi no Hi is well known as the day to eat unagi in Japan. That said, originally, unagi no kabayaki, or grilled unagi, was not a popular food in summer because it was out of season and had a rich taste. An unagi restaurant wanted to increase summertime sales and consulted with Hiraga Gennai, a Japanese scholar who was also a well-known copywriter during the Edo period. Hiraga Gennai suggested putting up a sign saying, "Today is Doyo no Ushi no Hi." People noticed the unfamiliar wording on the sign and stopped by the restaurant. It worked, and the restaurant became very successful. Other unagi restaurants heard about this and also started using Doyo no Ushi no Hi to advertise unagi. That's how the custom of eating unagi on Doyo no Ushi no Hi became established. In the samurai culture of the Edo period, it is said that cutting open an unagi's belly reminded people of seppuku, which is the ritual suicide with a Japanese sword. So, unagi was cut open from the back instead, and that became the Kanto style. On the other hand, in the Kansai region, where merchant culture was the mainstream, the preferred method for negotiation was to have open discussions. There is a Japanese expression, hara o watte hanasu, which literally means open up the belly and talk. Thus, cutting unagi open from the belly became the Kansai style. In the Kanto region, unagi is cooked by the steaming method, which leaves unagi plump and tender. Steaming unagi cuts down on cooking time, and that suits the impatient nature of Edo people. Meanwhile, in the Kansai region, unagi is grilled over an open flame. By slowly grilling unagi instead of steaming it, the surface becomes crispy and the inside is soft and fluffy. As the raw unagi is grilled over charcoal, it takes longer and the skill of an artisan is required. Merchants wanted to have enough time for business negotiations, so grilling the unagi slightly longer worked for them. The most typical way to eat unagi in Japan is placing grilled unagi on top of warm rice. If they are served in a bowl, it is called unadon, and that originated in the late Edo period. The owner of a Nihonbashi theater served unagi on top of rice to keep unagi warm. Later, in 1960, an unagi restaurant in Tokyo served unadon in a tiered box called jubako, which was also named after the restaurant. Unagi in jubako was deemed to have a luxurious feel and good presentation. It was called unaju, and other unagi restaurants followed, and unaju became established. Another famous way to eat unagi is hitsumabushi. The history and origins are found in Nagoya City in Aichi Prefecture, and it is Nagoya's regional specialty. Hitsumabushi originated at a restaurant located in front of Atsuta Shrine in Nagoya City. Ohitsu is a wooden container for rice, and mabusu means to mix together. So, hitsumabushi is served as rice and chopped unagi mixed together in the wooden container. It comes with a variety of condiments and soup stock, allowing you to enjoy different flavors. Here is the recommended way to enjoy hitsumabushi. You should enjoy the first serving just as it is. Then add some condiments as you like to enjoy your second serving. For your third serving, you should add some dashi broth and enjoy ochazuke style, which is similar to porridge. For the final serving, you can enjoy it however you prefer. Unagi generally goes well with eggs, and I see the unagi and egg omelette combination very often. Umaki, which is unagi rolled inside of a Japanese omelette or tamagoyaki. If unagi and tamagoyaki are served on top of rice, it is called unatamadon, and it seems very popular too. In Tsukiji Fish Market, you can try skewered unagi for a more casual experience at a reasonable price. A couple years ago, I tried unagi at the very famous restaurant Kawatoyo, near Narita Airport. I saw a very experienced unagi chef cutting unagi one by one in front of the restaurant, and it looked very fascinating. I tried their unaju, and that was the best unagi I have ever eaten. It was awesome. There is the famous Narita-san Shinshoji Temple nearby too. So if your flight is through Narita, I highly recommend stopping by for their authentic unagi meal. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. I also have an Instagram account for a million things about Japan. You can find the link in the description. What kind of Japanese food are you interested in? Do you eat unagi in your country? Please let me know in the comment. Alright then, stay tuned for more episodes. Bye bye.